Here's Indianapolis now, following the bucket by Utah. George for three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Here's Holiday. Outside for Green. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to George. Over Holiday. Nice spin off the left rim and in. George has got 5 points.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat. Doesn't go for him. Now Indianapolis with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Wembanyama. The rebound by Embiid.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Now here's Wiggins. Anderson covers. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Utah with another miss.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there. George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back over to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. George for three. Knocks down the triple. George has got 10 points.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Screen by Embiid. Here's George. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage on the break.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys. You're trying to contest Embiid in there often leads to the foul.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Holiday. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. In transition. And the jam by George.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Indianapolis making a switch here. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Wembanyama screen. Inside. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's Harper. Robinson in the post. And a big finish by Robinson.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And so it's in the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indianapolis?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
From outside the arc. George, good. George has got 17. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Pass to Harper. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Robinson with the block. George with it. Middleton covering. And the jam by George.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
George outside. Lets the 3 fly. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires it. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
Here's Okogie. It's stolen by Green. Holiday with the ball. Robinson with a steal. Here's Okogie. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Now here's Murray. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Robinson. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Here's Murray. The putback. Prince. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Back to Green. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama screen. To the left wing. That one's wide left.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Okogie. No points yet. Back to Murray. Screen by Robinson. Murray, shot is good. And Indianapolis leads by 14.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
Robinson with a steal. Murray, shot is good. And it's 6 points for DeJounte Murray. A minute 15 left in the first half. Leaps for it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off green. .110 left in the first half of this one. Here's Murray. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Jazz trail by 16. Three-pointer is up. Middleton hits the trifecta. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket. 4 on the clock. Back to Murray. And they pick up 2.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And stolen by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Here's Holiday. Chalk up 2 there. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
On the wing, Murray. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Indianapolis, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. Back to the game after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both. He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Stolen by Wiggins. Middleton from the outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
For 3, George.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Back to Holiday. Oh, deflected. Releases from 15. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
To the paint. Puts it up. Kicks it out to Middleton. Wembanyama screen. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Screen by Embiid. Down low. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Pass to Green. From the arc. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. George drives in. And the jam by George.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Now Middleton. 6 points for him. Here's Wembanyama. Utah with another miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Nice try. It's all good.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
On the court,
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Okay, fans.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Robinson. Murray deciding where to go with it. Screen by Robinson. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 12 points.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Back to Wembanyama. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Wembanyama's got 20.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Wembanyama screen. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now here's Murray. Shoots from 12. And that one's long. Outside Holiday. Back to Wembanyama. There's the triple. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The ball goes.
He's normally good for at least a couple of throwbacks a game. Robinson a force on that defensive side of the ball.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. Fires for three. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And Indianapolis leads by 20. Right side, Wembanyama. Back to Holiday. Wembanyama screen. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 points.
Boy, he's like an eel slipping into the paint. Drew Holiday glides past the other guys and gets himself right to the bucket.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Wiggins from long range. And so it's Indianapolis feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside.
Indianapolis 55.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Indianapolis leading by 18. George outside. Screen by Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wembanyama screen. Clock is at 3. To the middle. The jump hook.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Green, a screen. The drive by Holiday. A clear look for Green. The rebound by Bamba. Indianapolis leading by 22. It's George on the wing. With some arc.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Pass to George. 4-3. On target from range. George has got 11 points here in the second half. Outside Wembanyama. That one is off.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Now here's Holiday. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better. He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Pass to Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Wiggins throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
George for 3. Drains the triple. George has got 38 points.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The away team. Joel.
And Embiid drops them both.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball. George, right side.
Pass to Embiid. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That one belongs to Wiggins. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Left side, Holiday. George with a steal. Screen by Embiid. From 18 feet away. George's shot is off. Holiday looking for an opening. Outside Wembanyama. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 17-7 run.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And here's Anderson. So Indianapolis wins it. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah.